Calculate the length z. So you notice here I've labelled z as the hypotenuse, longest side, opposite the right angle. Then of course the other side then is O, opposite the angle given, and adjacent then next to the right angle and the angle. So we can use SOHCAHTOA again here, alright, and let's just highlight the sides we're going to use. Well, I'm going to use O because they've told me what O is, and H is what I want to work out. So it'll be so, won't it, in terms of sine there. So let's follow the order. We've got sine of the angle, 24.7. Now, this question is a bit different, right? Because there's going to be a bit more work we're going to have to do, as you'll see now. If we follow this order, O over H, well, your O is 14.7, and your H is Z, angle Z there, okay? Alright, and you'll notice this time that the angle, the side Z, the side that we're interested in working out is on the bottom, okay? Whereas in previous questions, the side we wanted was on the top, and it was easy. You just, whatever was on the bottom, you just took over the other side and multiplied. But in this case, when the letter's on the bottom that we want to figure out, we've got to do a little bit more work. So it's not a simple case of saying Z equals and then using your calculator. We're going to do a few steps. First step I would do is appreciate, because we're dividing by Z, if we take the Z over the other side, then we'll times. So let's just take the letter Z over first. So it'll be Z times then sine 24.7. Okay. So because we're dividing by it, as I said, you take it over in times, and that will equal to 14.7. And then one more step then to get Z on its own. So to get Z, you've got to appreciate them. Well, that's sine 24.7. If we just take that, the whole thing over the other side. If you take the whole thing over the other side, you appreciate that you are multiplying. Yes, when you take it over, you're dividing. 14.7 divide by sine 24.7. Okay, so get my calculator. We're going to use the fraction button, 14.7 on the top, sine 24.7 then on the bottom. Okay, and we press equals, and that comes out to be 35.2 centimeters, okay, to one decimal place. Alright, effectively though, when you want the letter that's on the bottom, what ends up happening is these just get swapped around, okay? They get swapped around. Notice here the Z's there now, sine 24.7 is here. But talking through the steps, you can see why. You take the Z up first, multiply, and then take the sine down and divide.